What's up, guys? This is Heis, and wow, Spotify took a second to respond to my input. That's fine. As you can see, here I am. It's Tuesday, a 2/8 Tuesday, and I've got both the kitties above me. They have both had dinner, and they're both hanging out, so we'll have to deal with staring at their cute butts, I guess. We'll see if they come annoy me or not. But anyway, today we're going to continue working on this 3D model of the Denver and Rio Grande Western K-37 class for Century of Steam. Fun stuff, train things. Oh, goodness. What has been done since last time? Well, last time was a while ago because of all of 28 down in Durango shenanigans. So lots of stuff, probably. Fleshed out the interior of the doghouse recently. Got the coach seat and the lantern bracket and everything put in there, and the windows with the frames and all that, and the hardware for the door. I need to take a couple more reference pictures when I'm next at the museum to get a little bit more stuff there, but all the little hatches and everything are there. Cut the actual overflow holes into the tender cistern, ladder, cut levers, brackets, all that sort of fun stuff. The coal doors got all done and went through. And most recently today, a very underappreciated and annoying part to do. I've got the frame cross ties, which have been put in. And they also hold up the waste sheets that then hold up the boiler barrel, support the boiler barrel a little bit. The number 1 and the number 3 are these two. And if we take a look at them just on their own, they look like happy little guys. Oh, and my smooth shade's a little messed up. I need to do a little bit more work to them, but we'll get there. Those are fun and they look like that. However, the middle one for the number 2, which ties in with the valve gear support, is squished. So this one's slightly more friend-shaped, which is mildly annoying. But been working through all those today. Where we go specifically today, I'll pull and we'll kind of see. Let me get that pull up there, actually, so that you guys can see what you'd like to do. Then we'll get into top chats. What to model today on stream. Hee hee ha ha. Let's see. Get all these options. Running gear things. Continue with frame cross ties. More tender isms, and why not more in the cab? Okay. So you guys can now vote on your phones what you'd like to see there. Anyway. Also recently, the brake cylinders got in. And the brake cylinders are in the singular most obnoxious, annoying position to maintain. But there they be. They're tucked in right behind the cylinders for the locomotive. When we take a look at the cylinder casting itself, the 2 brake cylinders are tucked in right there, just nicely on the back side, so that's all been put in. And that's more than slightly annoying. The rest of the brake rigging still needs to go, but, you know, as we always say, we're 80% of the way done with 80% to go. Anyway, let me grab these top chats, and then we will hop into things with whatever you guys want to see. Intimidente 77. ESD conductor 36 months. Happy 3 years. New lamp for you. Time is so fake. Yes, it is. It really is. Joey the cat. Hey, Heist. Today you learned the Phase 7 painted superliners are a lie, as the Phase 7 artwork is just stickers stuck on the cars. Interesting. I didn't know that. Co-founder NERU. You and Leighton running any HO equipment at the Rocky Mountain Train Show? Potentially. I have no idea. I'm only going to be there this Saturday. Sunday is when I fly out to Europe for a not train trip. There will be no train filming, most likely. Maybe. I don't know. Probably won't, but maybe I'll film something. I don't know. TBD. But actually going on like a real vacation, which is going to be nice. So I'll be there Saturday. Will I be running anything? I have no idea. we'll see. James Thurl fan, hi Heist, you bought a sticker off your shop. It's now on your shitbox. 1984 F-150 mint. That seems like the appropriate thing to put it on. Iron Horse Productions, Brakeman 12 months, G 12 months, time is fake. Tis. Jackson Wages, Brakeman 28 months. Your first stream in months. Insert pun here. Insert lime here. Good to see you. CB the Train Robber, Heist, would you and the Burnham and Run guys consider releasing tabs for some of your songs you'd love to play along, but you're no good at learning by ear? I hate tabs. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe someday if we could sit down and do it, but I always learn by ear in every single fashion, so I can't stand tabs and any of that other stuff, so we are at a bit of an impasse, unfortunately. But I'm glad you're excited. Need to do more behind the song and explaining how to play the things. And as well, I actually received video of our performance, the whole Burnham and Run thing, at Cascade Canyon from Tyler Purcell, who's a wonderful dude. It's very kind of him to send me all that. I need to edit it up and post it on the second channel, but duty has been calling, as it be. So J Trains 310 engineer 15 months. 15 months fly fast. Get to experience some vintage trains this weekend on the Austin Steam Train Association's Hill Country Flyer. Been told it's not great scenery wise, but you're riding for the vintage train. It shall be fun. Totally. Yeah. In some cases, there's a lot of flatness there, but it's got its own beauty, so you'll have a good time either way, I'm sure. Person 723, Fireman 32 months. Don't know if you can say or not. Will the non-auto fire door the 37s had originally be an option? Yeah, I need to do that. Speaking of, we do have the automatic fire door done. I don't know if that was done for last stream or not, but I had a huge bunch of help from Wings and Strings on that. And yeah, it should actually, honest to God, have a not automatic fire door to start with, which, you know, it's going to be stupid. But anyway. Steam Power, any chance you looked at my DMs? Whistleblow at Huckleberry, August 1-2. Plus photo charter and other goodies. Sorry, I'm bugging you. LOL. Oh, you're so fine. I saw that you guys were doing the Whistleblower. Was that in a DM from you? I haven't seen a DM from you in a minute. There you are. Oh, yeah, yesterday. Ah, yes. I did read that. That's fine. This could be fun. Hopefully I can make it out for that. It'd be fun. Ben Rochelle, update on business cars. I don't have one at this time. I'll have to ask Leighton next to see him. He's been moving house, and Brett and I have been helping him move house, so we'll kind of see there. Cam's Trains, 481. Brakeman 7 months. Hey, Mark, it was great seeing you in Durango. Likewise, thank you. 94 Chevy, 28 months as a conductor. 28 months, whoever fabricated times needs their tools repossessed. They did it wrong, LOL. Cheers to another 28 months. Thank you, my friend. Good to see you. Fuzzcopter 467, conductor 16 months, just acquired an old Athearn Big Boy. How cursed is it to paint it up in DMIR colors? Mildly cursed, for sure. So, do what you will. Anyways, I'm going to jump in Discord. Hello, Jake. How's it going?
Not too bad. How are you doing?
Pretty good. We're going to attempt to 3D model some things today.
And I'm going to attempt to do some Git stuff against Tristan's recommendation earlier.
Oh, well, it's fine. We're having quite the
joy. Side quest of a side quest right now, so...
Yeah, you know, as you do.
As I specifically do, yes.
Yeah, yes. I know poor Tom's been struggling with Unreal wanting to exist today, so it's fine. It seems that the landslide winner today is more cab stuff. Yeah, no one cares about the frame cross ties that I've spent all day modeling. Unsurprising. Everyone wants to see stuff in the cab and or in the running gear. Pretty close on those two, but you know. hours and hours of modeling these obnoxious cast frame ties that you can hardly see. And everyone wants all the fun stuff. We can work on fun stuff. It's fine. It'll give me a good break from those castings, which I need some more attention. But anyway. If we're gonna do...
Did I hear you say that you and Leighton are going to the Rocky Mountain Train Show?
We are, yeah. Well, I mean, I assume
Jim,
he is, but yeah.
Well, if you see Jim, the organizer, tell him I said thank you for the F units. Apparently that's the guy I bought them from.
Well, how about that? Noted. I'm sure I will. Always manage to bump into all the humans. Yeah, our cab is looking a little sad, isn't it? Not a whole ton. Obviously, we got the economy fire door. Huge thanks to Tom on that. We've got most of the throttle. Doesn't have the actual squeezy bit and all that, and then the quadrant, but the rest of it's there. The water column, and that's there. The oil can shelf, and then the blower. So, like the fireman's controls are done. With all that coming in, but nothing else. What is that? That's, oh, right. It's like, what is that? Oh, yeah. It's the hydrostatic feed to the air compressor, which, yeah, I'm not thrilled to actually model the hydrostatic for that, but anyway. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We'll get there. I see some Australians have popped in. I will boom, engineer 45 months. Good to see you, buddy. G'day. Been a while since you've caught a stream. Bit sad to have missed the charter, but that damned Atlantic Ocean and all. Hope y'all had a good time. We really did. And you'll get the kind of lowdown on it when we get there. Nick gets the video done. Rex Anger, engineer 34 months, bit of shock to clock in. See a small hut on the back of the tender. You must be in the doghouse again. Limes. Good to see you, Rex. Brawl Bus Boot Camp. Conductor 38 months. Underframe detail. I thought you were Hyacinth Models, not Rapido Trains. I am neither. Leighton Moreland is Hyacinth Models, and we'll let him run with that whole shtick. Yeah. There is the unfortunate thing that there's great reference for the underside of a K-Class because the Rio Grande did have a habit of throwing them upside down, so we kind of need to be somewhat accurate to the underneath bits of thing, which means I have a lot of brick to do at some point, but that's fine. We'll get there. Master Chief 1062, Brakeman 4 months, give it the beans. The beans! I gave it the beans. Well, hang on. We're going to take a slight detour before we get into 3D modeling to giggle at giving it the beans, because I did, in fact, get to give 20 the beans at the Durango and Silverton at Cascade, and I got sent the video of it, and it was really, really, really funny. So we're going to take a brief side quest to thank our friends from the East Coast for these shenanigans here, as soon as Google Drive will load. So, Rocker Lamberson, hello, Heist and crew, happy Tuesday. Heist, after the K37 video, you're curious, so you looked in the history of the 37s, the other Ks. What was the most interesting thing you learned in regards to their use or operation? That's a fantastic question, Rocker. I don't know, in terms of operation, one of the things that we found that was really weird was there was a branch, I don't know if it was Monarch, or maybe it was Monarch only for a certain time, but there was one branch on the Rio Grande where they preferred to use the 37s instead of the 36s because they would balance on the turntable. Like they wouldn't run the 36s there because the 36s are A, heavier, and B, have a longer tender, longer overall. They wouldn't balance on the same turntable that the 37s would. That must have been Monarch to the limestone mine, but only for a certain era because they ended up running the 36s there later with no issue. But there was one branch on the Rio Grande where, they assigned the 37s to work there and nothing else because of it. So just one of those funny, operationally wise, that's definitely one of them. But anyway, Google Drive is loaded, so I'm going to pull this up real quick.
Alright, Mew, what the hell did you just find?
So,
Has it
What the
loaded?
hell did you just find?
So, I found.
What the hell did you just find?
So, I found something that we ought to give to Mark.
Let's just turn that down to 360p real quick because it says it loaded.
So, I found something that we ought to give to Mark when we go for the heist charter in February.
Alright, what do we got?
We give this to him, and he throws it into 20's firebox. He gives it the beans. Oh my God!
I'll turn it to the second bean.
Yes, we give. We
We'll give him cornflakes.
No, we each buy one.
They bought 2 of those hopper cars that said beans on them, and gave them to Brett to then give to me
We don't need no
at at Cascade.
All right, we're getting a reaction.
Oh my God, my internet is just struggle bussing today.
Give her the beans, Mark.
Wake up and smell the coffee, please.
All right, we're getting a reaction. Give her the beans, Mark.
Yes, give it the beans. We'd love to see it.
No. Give her the bean.
God damn it, internet.
You misunderstand.
Something Google Fiber something.
Something. They're not done yet, but yes. I turned
Something
into a
something
Delightfully
sending a computer to your house at some point.
something like that. It's fine. But yeah, the hilarity of, oh wait, I get to throw this train car into the firebox was very good. So it's fine. Let's see. We have many more top chats that have come in. Thank you, everyone. Goodness. Appreciate y'all. Rex Anger, narrow gauge engines like tummy scritches. Doesn't matter the gauge, road, or continent. Yeah, it's very true. Corey Gibson, conductor 30 months. Please do not tip the K over. This hurts the engine. The Rio Grande will do what they please. Jonathan Pendergraft, fireman, 28 months. I'm modeling you a coal shovel with a skillet instead of a shovel head. You'll send it in Discord when you're done. Had a bad day with a flat tire, so you're happy to catch a stream. Party on, Garth. Party on, Wayne. Good to see you here. Sorry you had a bad day. 94 Chevy. How hard would it be to convert a K37 to standard gauge? Pretty hard. You would need, I don't know, everything but the boiler. The frames are actually wider than you could put standard gauge wheels. That was one of the myths that I didn't get into that in that video, was that, oh yeah, they just pushed the wheels in on the engine and called it a day, but the frames are actually wider than that. We have the math. We can do the thing. We can take a look. So that's at X 30 inches. So the frames are already 5 feet wide, right? Basically, because off of center, they're 30 inches. So you could do an Irish gauge one if you put the wheels where the counterweights are. But doing, anything standard gauge, you would need brand new frames, brand new cylinders, all that stuff. But 5'3", not out of the question. So bring out G Black and Tans. Why not? Dad Boy Preston, Little Engines Big Men audiobook upgrade. Christ. Update, I assume you mean. I have the book. It's right here. It's on my desktop. I will touch this. Hey, Squeak Squeak. I will touch this once again at some point. It was on my goals to finish last year, and we didn't obviously finish it, so. But needing to do all of the things all at the same time. So, long projects like that are challenging, but I need to get through more of that, so. TS3 1337, the 37's balanced on the Marshall Pass turntable better than the 36's. Okay. I will trust that. I was like, I knew that there was a turntable that they were able to utilize that the 36's were not. And that was a whole thing. But I guess it was on Marshall Pass. Which doesn't make a ton of sense to me. Maybe the narrative was totally wrong, but what else is new? What did we learn in the midst of doing all the stuff with the restorations on the K37s? That, lots of people were very wrong about the K37s in general. So, what are you going to do?
Never let the truth get in the way of a good story.
Exactly. As Brett said, never let the truth get in the way. Rocker Lamberson gifting 20 memberships. Thank you so much. Jersey's Home Appliances, please invest some Patreon dollars into better internet. I have fiber that is supposed to be 3 gigs down and 1 gig up. And it is just not having it today. And I did sign up for Google Fiber alerts and everything, and they were installing it in my neighborhood, but it's apparently not available right now. So we'll get there. Dutch Space Wolf, welcome to the Fireman. And 403 guys, Skeletor Sounds, .mp3, remember the Pennsylvania Railroad's GG1 fleet had to call in sick due to a snowstorm. Until we meet again, Heist. That's funny as shit. Dutch Space Wolf upgrading their membership to Engineer. Thank you. Alright, Brett. The folks have said that they want to see us model things in the cab.
Uh-oh.
What dare I touch?
We already got the can shelf, which is the most fun part.
A can shelf, a fire door, most of a throttle, the water column, the seats, blower.
Maybe start at the bottom, do the Great Shaker pegs.
We could do the Great Shaker pegs. That would
kind of self-contained, and you can mirror it.
Yeah. Do I mirror it before or after I make it incorrectly with you for the first time?
No, we're not supposed to mirror it, remember? We make it exactly to print.
Make it to the drawing.
And we missed the part where we mirror it. Hey, we made it to the drawing damn well. It matched that drawing perfectly. It just was not the drawing of what we needed.
It was perfect. It was perfectly mint. It was great.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, on Brett's first day of volunteering, I had recognized him from him visiting the museum just generally. And so I grabbed him and stole him. Said, "You're coming with me if you got safety boots on." And then we proceeded to make one of the Great Shaker rods to the print, not to the side that we needed. So
the drawing is for the engineer. There's only one drawing. It's for the engineer's side, and there's a little footnote at the bottom of the drawing that says, "For the fireman's side, make the mirror image of this." And we
missed
got everything on the drawing perfect except that little footnote. But whatever.
It's fine.
For what it's worth, we're probably going to need to make that again one of these days sometime soon. That's been, 11 years at this point, and the grates are starting to get kind of screwy on her.
They're better than... They're not actually terribly bad right now, because we went through and replaced some of them. I guess it was a couple years ago. I've got pictures of you and Joel in the firebox, so...
I remember replacing the dead grate a couple years ago, but I thought it was this last Polar. I shook her out one day, and I was like, Jesus, that gets worse every time. That or I'm just getting old.
Porque no los dos. It's fine.
It's fine.
Person 723, would I happen to know which K-27 was the last one to be a Vauquelin compound? I have no bloody idea, but that's an interesting question. Some of them were stupid to the end in some ways. They all got converted from being a Vauquelin, but didn't 460 retain slide valves all the way to the end?
It retained them very late, if not all the way to the end. I think it made it all the way to the end with the slides.
I know at least one of them made it to the scrap line with slide valves and a box headlight. I have seen that picture before.
That's got to be 460 then.
I think it might have been 450.
Oh.
Let me see if I can find
the
that.
Technology.
We
460 at least got a pile headlight.
Yeah, but she had the super long smoke box that never got unlengthened.
I believe 460 got to the end of service with the D valve still intact.
Founder, give me
Don't
one
mind
sec.
me, I'm scrolling through pictures at the Colorado Road Museum until I find a picture of the cab of the K-37.
It's fine.
There you go, Mark. It is 450, at least.
Oh my god.
Ugh.
What a terrible looking thing. I am not a fan of them like
thing's
this.
A piece of crap.
There she is.
Corey Gibson donating $2 says hi. Hi, Corey. Rex Anger donating $5 Australian dues says Detroit insert number of feeds here lubricator. #BrassK.
Brask.
I think that's reference to what he's hoping to see next in the cab.
I believe so too, but the nice thing is for things like that and then the break schedule, I just go, hey Dan, and then we steal Dan parts. I don't know where the modeling parts library is off the top of my head, so it's a ping that I'll have to send out later. But the actually getting, it's not. They're Nathan hydrostatics, aren't they? On these, not Detroit's.
Oh god, I don't know what they're supposed to be. They're Nathans or they're Ednas, which are basically the same. It's one of those like, oh, it's definitely not patent infringement.
It's fine.
I believe they're supposed to be Nathans. Although I didn't realize that they're supposed to have Detroit mechanicals.
Yes,
in the later years.
The Detroit is the mechanical, and we've got the wrong mechanical on our engine.
Yes,
because of course we do.
I thought we had the right mechanical, and Durango had since updated theirs, but
no, they have all the correct ones, and we have all of the incorrect ones because of course. So
because museum? Question mark.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. At least we have a spare for it. Jersey's Home Appliances donating $2. Thank you, friends. Says imagine co-op blender. That'd be hilarious.
That is not hilarious. That is how Century of Steam is made. Tom, of course, popped in as I was trying to make those obnoxious frame cross ties, and he immediately went like, yes, no, do this. And I'm like, hey, damn it, I was getting there, okay? I promise I'm competent.
Let him cook.
Yeah, it's honestly very helpful having people who really know what they're doing help out when you're in the cesspool that is casting land. So,
Fuzzcopter 467 donating $9.99. Thank you, friend. Says, and building a layout that is quote railroad museum / branch line themed. How to really sell the vibe? I already have a collection of random engines and freight cars.
Unfortunately, I think it involves a lot of weeds growing through the middle of the track and a lot of really ancient beer cans in locations that they shouldn't be.
Yeah, random rusty detritus on pallets here and there, or just in the weeds with shit growing out of it.
I've gotten to the part of my reference pictures that are really, really helpful. It's just Dusty. What are you taking pictures of? He did just text me, so maybe he's watching. It's fine.
Oh, maybe so. Duster. The Colorado Kid 17 donating $50. Wow. Thank you.
Oh wow, thank you.
Says, hey Heist, visited the museum earlier today to get measurements / refs for my own loco modeling project. How detailed do you record your dimensions for stuff? Just trying to measure / design a pony truck proved difficult even with Jeff Taylor's help.
Goodness, I am not as much a dimensions human as much as I am a vibes human. He says, trying to model this accurately. The key dimensions are the ones that I get, whether they come from drawings or from actual things like wheel spacing, general spacing, cylinder size, all that stuff. But honestly, for this kind of 3D modeling, not where you're trying to make the thing in an engineering sense, but you're trying to evoke the image of the thing, I go by the vibes otherwise. Like, I don't have a single dimension for those frame cross ties that I did, but I had several pictures, and I try to go rule of thumb, hey, what would the railroad do? When in doubt, the hardware's 7/8 of an inch, because of course it is. I do more of that than measure everything, because if you measure everything, you will confuse yourself, and it won't matter at the end of the day in these terms of things. If we were trying to mechanically reproduce these, you can still kind of honestly do the same thing and then vibe based off of numbers that make sense, right? Okay, well, these pipes, okay, I know that's 2-inch nominally pipe, therefore it's 2 3/8. We'll do that, and then we can size the injector and the injector body based off of all of the pipe connections and what they're supposed to be, etc. If you were doing a serious 3D CAD of all this stuff, I mean, it's that similar. It's like, okay, well, what makes sense? What would they have done? What is a standard plate? What is a standard bar stock that they would have? So, a lot of that sort of stuff. So, unfortunately, I have no notes on how to take notes, and rather that the notes are less important than you'd think, I guess. So, good question.
In my experience, if you take it off of purely dimensions, you will never have enough dimensions. No matter how many dimensions you think you've got, it's not enough.
Yeah, and that's true with pictures as well, honestly, because I'm still scrolling through my pictures trying to find these fucking great checker thingies. I can
Iron
picture
Train
them in my
11.
head being, clog iron bullshit that's been cut out with a torch that, is going to make me go, oh, monkey. But...
Right. Slightly tapered to the top with the little reliefs at the bottom, very slight.
Here is a picture that I have that shows what we're talking about. We're looking for these guys. The doors are just hacked off, torched garbage.
And everyone was shocked.
Yeah.
Oh, just model the Great Shaker arm, the one that lives on the tender, and then do the opposite. That's what they're supposed to look like.
Exactly. That.
Iron Train 1136, member for 18 months, says, "Howdy, Birdman. Been a year and a half, huh? Anyways, I have spent about $1.5 grand on HM model train lately. My wallet hurts. Meanwhile, the Rio Grande F units I just bought in the corner and the Rio Grande Challenger on pre-order."
Well, spending money on model trains does hurt, but it also is quite fun, and we all love it. So, your mileage may vary, but it sounds like a good investment on my end. So.
Andrew Frame 8046, member for 37 months, says the Baldwins will be modeled with cans of corn in the cab, right?
We don't have a 70-ton, so no. But if we had a 70-ton Baldwin Mikado, I think the corn would be extremely appropriate.
Oh, Alex got some advice in VC Tech.
I see that, yeah. Rule of thumb for modeling by dimensions for stream chat, folks, as how Alec does their thing. Get the major dimensions right, as we kind of discussed. Use standardized metal, wood, and fastener sizing. Fill in the blanks going inside. You start with major dimensions, some minor dimensions when they're mission critical, then fill in the blanks. That's extremely well said. I mean, that's basically exactly what I do as well. So,
Very succinct.
yeah. Alec is probably more accurate to dimension than I am. But I've got the experience and the knowledge of the vibe of the locomotive. This is the picture I was looking for. And so a lot of times I can feel out that stuff pretty quickly, which is nice, which is the benefit that I have. The detractor I have is that I do not know Blender near as well as Alec and our other modelers. So everyone's got a different kind of path and way with it. But generally that is what we do. So,
top chat from Narrowgauge are weird, donating 2 Australian dollar dues. Says, I can't believe it's not patent infringement, assuming that's supposed to go on the side of like a margarine container.
It's actually supposed to go on the side of this locomotive entirely.
Yes, the whole thing. It's embossed on the saddle right under Stearns Rogers.
Well, yeah, pretty much. 1-800 not a K36, I promise.
It's not. Balance is better, and tracks worse. Way worse.
Tracks
But it's okay.
way worse. Yep.
It's okay. Hey, that turntable is the one piece of track on the entire Rio Grande that these engines were better on than the K36s.
She's just big boned, okay?
We keep saying we're going to put 91 on a diet, and for 10 years we haven't done it.
Either put her on a diet or give her a second trailing track axle. It's fine.
Yes, Little Burke.
Little Burke.
Zimzam, member for 39 months, says your mom is a nice lady. Mama Ice, presumably.
Yes, good to see you, my good friend. And yeah, I heard that Zimzam basically spent most of the charter day with my mom and my girlfriend, and he apparently very much enjoyed the whole experience. I mean, come on, who's better than Brenda?
They're lovely ladies.
Yeah, so my mom and my girlfriend are the best. So very, very lucky over here.
From Combat Buff, donating $4 with an emoji of a guy cheersing a cup of coffee. No comment.
Some dollars
Thank you
for
for that.
coffee. Thank you. I take my coffee. This is so funny. Natalie and I have relationship cards that you do to learn things about each other as you do when you feel like talking about things that are not things that come up naturally. And some of the cards are very in-depth, and some of them are very silly. And one of the silly ones was, what's your coffee order? What's your partner's go-to coffee order? Do you know that? And Natalie just looks at me and goes, yes, a sugar-free Monster. And I was like, yep, that is, in fact, my coffee order. So,
Oof.
Yep, for me it's the original low carb.
yep. So it was pretty goddamn funny, but I need to put the origin of that part somewhere the hell else. Okay, cursor.
I'm pretty sure when this game gets released, we're gonna have like a White Monster sponsorship logo on there.
White Monster might in fact go in the credits of the video game, whether or not they want it, because that is the reason that my self-interest in function, I think. So, hey, look, there we go. Anyways,
They
carrying
talk
on.
about, steam locomotives are total loss lubrication systems. You just keep putting oil through them and they keep shedding it. You guys are both total loss energy drink systems. Just keep pouring it in, no matter what.
Pretty much. Brett has been on enough road trips with me to know that, I am a hydraulic human.
Mark does not function until he's had about 2 Coke Zeros and at least a half hour to stare at the sunrise and kind of parse through what the fuck life is.
Yep, that's, that is the most accurate thing I've heard all day, so.
$10 from Knapford Master 98. Thank you, friend. Says vibes measuring is so real. I'm building a replica of Theodore Tugboat, and I damn near 3D scanned the original model entirely in my own mind with known parts as known truth anchors.
There you go. That's
Modeled by Vibes.
it's a whole thing.
Idaho Cowboy, member for 41 months, says, is Zuma fully in CAD or is the Zuma project on hold for now?
Zuma is as in CAD as it really needs to be, and it honestly entirely needs to be redone, and none of those things sounded like exciting, fun things to show viewers. So yeah, I need to do some more work on that, but we're honestly to the point that we need to do the 501c3 and figure out all that crap, rather than trying to suss out random esoteric CAD things live in front of an audience. And so we all at Studio 346 figured it would be more entertaining and more valuable for the audience to get to see a model unfold for the video game rather than us continuing working on Montezuma stuff. That doesn't mean that Montezuma stuff is on hold or not being worked on. It just means that it's it needs a fair amount of time behind stage doors, as it were. So
Most of the discussion we've had internally about Montezuma recently, it feels like, is much more about cutting metal and how to actually begin building the thing than it is to do with continuing the computer design of the thing.
yeah, the computer design is honestly as valuable as it's gonna be. We need to go through and do a little bit more with the boiler specifically, because boiler, but we've got the major beats and all that, and we'll get them updated as we need to, but we are to the point that's like, all right, well, we know enough that we can start making it exist, and the first step in making it exist is making sure that you can actually pay for it. So we're gonna get the 501 figured out and all that. So
Not as scary as you might think.
just
Apparently.
is an task that needs to be done, which
Apparently it can be done.
apparently, spoilers, no one needs to
It's
know
fine.
about that yet.
It's fine.
Unless you'd want people to know about it yet. That's
Oh, not quite yet.
I was gonna
We'll
say,
tease them
that's
with
your
it,
whole
but
thing.
We'll tease, but yeah.
Nothing's
Void
going
Elder.
on. It's fine.
Nothing at all. Void Elder, member for 26 months, says, asks, did you ever finish Little Engines Big Men? Hope you're doing well. I think you talked about that a little earlier.
I
Yes.
did just a minute ago. No. And honestly, the original publisher of the book emailed me and was like, hey, are you ever gonna give us money for that audiobook that you're working on? I was like, yeah, when I finish the audiobook. Sorry. Who put 4 cockatoos in a trench coat in charge of literally fucking anything. I was gonna say, I want to say, taking a look at the book real quick. Oh, there's, my copy of the book has notes in it from 1956, which is kind of entertaining that I didn't realize. Anyway, I want to say it's, 28 chapters total, and I want to say I stopped before the chapter known as Violent Death, so I think I have 5 chapters to do. It's just, I need, presumably 6 hours to then read those, react to them, and then I have to go through and edit all of that, and, again, 4 cockatoos in a trench coat, over here, so.
It's an entire ass thing.
It is an entire ass thing.
Rex Anger donating 5 Australian $, says, great shakers, not for the faint of heart nor weak of arm, and if I can't move it, it ain't moving.
Yeah,
That's
pretty
what he
much.
sounds like.
That is exactly what he sounds like. Rex was the guide on all the Australian stuff, so you've heard his voice.
Yes.
British cousin, or at least your British brother from another mother, recently Subasa Ray, channel member, and it was very entertaining. Just like, oh yeah, this is just British Rex, got it. So it's good to know that we're all cut from the same cloth.
80 former member for 19 months says you lost the game and now you breathe manually. Fuck you. Solaris Railfanner donating $5 says, hey guys, was there any 44 Fopers in 3 Tour?
What?
Smile thumb bell. Hey guys, was there any 44 numeral Obers in 3 numeral Tour? Toor.
Wah Wegboard.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
God damn it! Stop jumping, YouTube chat.
I assume he means 44 tonners in 3 foot, I think. And yes, we have one at the museum. It's actually a 55 tonner because they just decided to weld more onto it. But yeah.
Because Canada, eh?
Canada, eh?
National Bean 37, member for 21 months, says YouTube won't let me say what I want to say. LOL.
Hi, babe. Is she back from work? She must be.
Oh, that's
Either
not
that or
National Bean?
No, that is in fact Natal Bean. Yes, Google Maps does in fact tell me that she is upstairs, so.
I see. That would explain the picture of, is that Hades or Zeus?
That is a Hades boy. She got a Hades boy as her logo now.
My screen is so
Do I-
small I just see cat with a lot of white on it.
I do in fact still have both of them above me back there, so they're both enjoying their lounging spot.
Oh god.
I wish I remembered who sent me the
84
$50 for the cat tree because they have been loving it. So
The little old lady in the last few days has developed a love of hair ties.
oh god, Hades
And
loves
she-
a hair tie. He'll tell you about it.
Oh yeah. Oh. The little old lady will play with them in spite of being a little old lady.
That's very cute.
80 former 9212 donating $5. Thank you, friend. Says, really can't do a lot with that free one, but if a bad cook tries to save a dish with a bunch of seasoning, would you consider that a waste of time? THYME.
Limes.
Ugh.
Limes.
Limes, LHYME, yes.
Yes, that.
Rusty Rails Productions, welcome to the Brakeman. Intimidente, I like that. 77. Donating $20. Thank you, friend. Says, I sent you a cat view on Facebook.
Thank you. Obviously, as you can see, I've found one now at this point, so.
Found it. Yeah, I'm behind on top chats. Fuzzcopter467 donating $1.99 says, can I paint flames on my engine in Sea of S?
Honestly, the decal system is so utterly earth-shatteringly powerful that you can probably do more shit than we would hope you would do. So,
Creams.
yeah, it's fine.
Brakeman Beans! It's
Beans!
Beans! Donating $4.99. Says, when the K37 is done, will 28 Tuesdays move on to other K classes such as the 28s and the 36s? Can I scream for you?
Beans. God bless you for being just a wonderful, sweet summer child. Yes. The K28 has officially... I will announce at this point that the K28 is officially my problem to finish. So, we don't need to go into any of the other details surrounding that, but yes, we will have more K classes to work with. Don't worry about it.
There's plenty of material.
Yep. Yeah.
Violet, so welcome to the ES&D Conductors. Sorry.
Thank you. I was just gonna say, why do you think I was taking so many pictures of them while I was there? So.
Oh boy, this will be a fun one. Patrick McNeely, 153, member for 31 months, says, Brett, do you feel guilty for hitting the snowman? He was frozen in fear, that's why he couldn't move. Anyway, happy Tuesday night, everyone.
I don't think any of us felt guilty until we read Mike Ramsey's post on the Narrowgauge discussion forum, and then we all felt mildly guilty. At least that's how I felt.
Yeah, I mean, that sums it up. It's all fun and games until it's like, okay, this is maybe a little bit much.
Until the FRA safety guy goes, now kids.
Yeah.
God damn it. That was
public service announcement for everybody. Don't put shit on the tracks. Don't run things over with trains for fun, or a photo op, or whatever the thing is.
Yeah.
This is your nightly buzzkill message, and that's not a joke. Like, you know, these are serious things. We should be serious about it. We, as Mark said, we all felt a little bit bad after the fact of like, yeah, we probably shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, my Ramsey once again always being right, because of course he is.
Yeah, pretty much.
But it was fun. But, you know.
Yeah, I mean, on the record, it was silly and childish and whatever, and off the record, that fucking snowman know what he did. Zimzam donating $5 says, tip from military-grade caffeine enjoyer, Monster Rehabs help with hydration and don't have the crash after. Also very tasty.
Interesting. I love the zero sugar, both the white, the purple, and the orange are my three favorite. The orange is probably the best, but I can get the white at Costco, so.
Where was it that where were we that you had the purple drank? Was that down in Durango recently? Or
it was, yeah, because we got that, we went to Walmart, the two of us.
Oh, that's right, there was the multi-pack.
There was the multi-pack that had...
on the way to Beans' actually.
Yeah, on the way to... Yeah, it had the white, the purple, and the green, and the green's terrible, but the purple, I learned from that, as if I didn't already know how to touch purple.
Touch purple.
Anyway, I learned that the purple was very good, so that was a fun thing, but...
Idaho Cowboy donating $5 says, how do you not read a chapter called Violent Death first? Just me?
You know, it is that's part of the compelling nature of Little Engines and Big Men, is that it has those things in it, and yeah, it is hilarious to me that I did not actually get to that yet, because yeah, I mean it's fantastic. It's violent death. What do you expect? What did
That's kind of what it says on the tin.
Does.
Solaris Long Haul Rail Fanner donating $4.99. Thank you, friend. Says, yeah, Super Chat really loves to put words in your mouth. 75 Horse Case donating $10. Thanks, Fred. Says, a 501c, there is potential major private investor to make Zuma happen regardless.
Yeah. Shut up, you. You and a few others, but goodness, yeah. We might as well, get everyone tax-free donations, right, if we're gonna do it, so.
Helps us.
75 Horse Case, Brett, you probably met him at the charter. It's one of the people that, he was the one that got told, no, you're not allowed to buy a ticket, you asshole. So. Thank you, and good to see you.
Is he the gentleman who joined us for drinks at Diamond Bell briefly?
Yes.
I recall talking about, okay.
Yes.
I was going to say, I recall talking about traction engines.
Correct. He is the one.
Good to see you, friend. Glad you made it home safe.
Yeah, same.
Uh-oh. Wings is here.
Hi, Tom.
Wings says, reminder that you can make layers of paint faded beneath repaints with the decal system. It's insane. Oh, I think that's in reference to the flame job.
Yes, that's right.
We're going to have, like, the I don't know how to describe it, but the cowboys in the sky screaming "Ah!" meme, but painted on the side of a billboard.
Yeah. That.
Yes, that one. Correct.
Yes, good.
Patrick McNeely donating another $5. Thank you, friend. The snowman was, quote, frozen in fear. You missed the pun. Oh, I assure you, I did not miss the pun.
God damn it.
Limes.
Yep. Somebody
Or
line
carrot,
that man.
more appropriately. Fuzzcopter donating another $4.99. Thank you, friend. Said, should I get a NP or a CB&Q USRA consolidation? Both are the BLI models.
We're CB&Q fans in this household, but
Yeah.
Northern Pacific's also neat, so if you're, if that's your thing, then okay.
Zimzam donating $2 says, cheese! And then Zimzam sent 5 gift memberships.
Cheese grommet.
Cheese grommet.
All right. Well,
And now I've caught
if
up
that
with
is, thank you, much appreciated. This is what the Great Shakers would look like if they were not made by monkey. So
By ham-fisted.
let's get them rotated on. Oh Christ.
Kyle Crowley, member for 10 months, says the V&T is a great railroad. I haven't been out there, but you and Leighton got to go experience
We
it.
did go look at the V&T, and that was really cool. That was a lot of fun. That was, yeah, that's one of those railroads that you look at and you're like, why was the standard gauge?
Maybe we'll all make it out that way sometime soon.
Maybe, indeed. ...
Steam
What?
Power KR6UI donating $4.99. Thank you, friend. Says some funny K27 photos in MOWVC text. What is font sizes? Huckleberry has no fun at all, and from what I've been told, that was a 2x4 without the edge work. Uh-oh.
I see.
What do we
Okay.
got?
Let's take a quick peek at that. That's our resident Michigander, as always. Steam Power. So.
Take a Michiganda.
Yeah, an ancient image of the 464.
Sacred text.
Yeah, then the front number plate. Those are in fact some letters and numbers. It's fine.
What? It looks like a normal K20. Oh my goodness!
Yeah, and then 464.
Yep. It's fine. It's not a Hudson.
It's fine. That's fine.
Rick Sanga with another $5 Australian dollar reduce says Great Rock minigame win. Also on Tilda Rock Island line is a mighty good road. It's the road to ride.
Well, there's the 460 on the deadline, also from Michigander. Yeah.
Also with slide valves.
Slide valve, still the super long smoke box, and then you had all the space to put the headlight on top of the thing, but no, it's mounted as far forward on a way too big and swoopedy stupid headlight shelf.
It's fine.
And look at the conduit that they bent up for the goddamn marker, or the class lamps.
We'll get to the stream in a second. I'm sure it's just a catastrophe.
It's a little silly. And then she's
75
got
horse case.
the not switcher pilot, which is just the pilot that they've obviously gas hatcheted several boiler tubes off of, and then
Just
rammed
added
the boards
switcher
in.
boards. Just make it happen. Oh yeah, the conduit is kind of...
And then she's got a weird front staircase over the main res that the
Yeah, I
other
was
ones
looking at that in relation to the
don't
check
have.
valve.
And the check valve's right there, and then the pipe, they put the pipe as part of the staircase because...
Lizard.
Fucking...
Correct.
And then she's kind of like the 496 in that she's got... Is that brake pipe or is that brake cylinder?
Oh, as part of the
As
condensing
part of the
coil.
Yeah, the condensing coil. Because
It'd probably
96
be
was set up
brake
that way.
pipe because it's coming forward. Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Oh
looks
yeah,
like
her
it-
brake cylinder's at the back, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. She might be the only of the Ks to have... The K27s might be the only ones that have rear-mounted brakes like that.
I believe they are.
Yeah, I would
Hi,
think
Tom.
so.
That's neat. God,
It's a Tom.
weird.
Check VC text real quick. Just a quick little thing that'll... Again, if you make a weird part, I will have a unsolicited opinion on Topo.
VC text where?
Just in VC text.
Oh, I see. I didn't realize that was
Since
in
you have some
relation
diagonal
to...
shading, yeah.
I didn't realize that was one of my parts. I just made that part. But I was like, that's fine. This is funny. This must have been in the 30s when she got cut up because she's got the sand heater. Do you see that?
Oh, so she does, yeah.
The heater coil, that was a thing that the Grand tried in the 30s.
Thing that maybe helped kind of...
Also, what kind of
Don't
cryptid
water in
weird
your
thing
hand,
is the 460 where she has the main res here, but then she also has one on the tender?
Does she not have one on the fireman side?
Maybe not.
That's annoying as hell.
This is the goblin child of the K27s. Screams. It's fine.
75 horse case with another $10. Thank you, friend. Says, well, quite the reputation now, eh? Don't threaten me with buying parts and shipping them to you. All three of you need to come up and have fun with the case when it's operating.
10-4.
Threaten us with a good
I
time.
was gonna say.
Not got to play with the traction engine before, and I don't get to this year either because fucking Crossings is on the same weekend as everything else, as always.
But what about freaking Labor Day, yeah. Threshers.
What's Labor Day? Oh, in Iowa?
Yeah.
Oh, I had not heard. Are the Threshers doing something?
Oh yeah, that's the big reunion there. I mean, it's also the thing that 75 Horse Case was supposed to come to, but Russell said to come to
Steamroller time.
all that first. So sure.
Yeah, well, that could be fun. That one's at
Do you
least
have dual
worth
faces
triple.
there? I see some.
I am
flickering.
wondering what in the hell is going on there. Yes, Tom. I don't know.
Zimzam with $2. How much for you to text Jersey? Do you like jazz?
$0.
Merge by distance. You might have some duplicate faces there.
I see that.
Unsolicited.
Do you
Indominus
like
Rex, member for
jazz?
20 months, says, hey, Heist, this is Indominus Rex. Hi, Indominus Rex. This isn't Heist.
Remove 96 vertices. Yep, there was in fact something going on there, Tom. There's still something going on there. Oh yeah, those are both...
I think you have some overlapping faces.
How did I do that? For literally every single one of these faces.
Blair's Long Haul Rail fan with another $9.99 asks, I'm pretty sure that someone has asked this, but would you be able to interchange in between each map? I'm assuming that is in Century of Steam.
No, because the Rio Grande never interchanged with the Broad Top or what have you. Like, maps are insular, not because we don't think you're allowed to have fun, but because there's just no gameplay precedent or purpose to do that.
And the amount of extra work and dev time it would be to make that happen versus the very, very limited benefits. Yeah, doesn't make sense.
No.
Also, I immediately got a text from Jersey back saying, was it Zim or Goose that told you to do this? So, well done.
Nothing if not consistent, at least. Andrew Frame donating another $5. Thank you, friend. Says, might 460's headlight shelf be to prevent any light from illuminating the pilot at night?
And then, Mark, do additional horizontal subdivisions, like where you have the vertices there already, like subdividing what's already there doesn't add geometry, it just helps inform the curve.
Right. Good shout.
Although I don't know why it's doing that in terms of shading.
Buzzcopter with another $4.99. Thank you, friend. Says, if Jersey has a kid, should we call them New Jersey?
God damn it.
We also
something
have
like that.
Indominus Rex with Quick One did a double donation of $6.99 Canadian. Says, hi, Heist, how's it going?
Going good. Good to see.
Oh, chat is very upset. Cross of Bayonne with $2 says, hey, Heist, and good evening. He's got the
Evening.
2102 for a profile pic. It's good taste.
We do like the 2102.
Lizard.
That. Colorado Kid 1758 with $5 says, had to bankrupt myself so my last message could fit, LOL/joke. Please give Jeff my many thanks for helping me out with the measuring. All y'all are awesome.
Will do. Glad Jeff was able to help you out.
Glenn donating $1.99 says, hi, Brett, with a devil mask emote.
Hi, Glenn.
Hi, Glenn. And 94 Chevy Z71 with another $2 says, hey, Brett, was it fun running over the snowman? We've been over this.
Yes, but also no.
Yes, but also Killjoy. Don't put things on the tracks, kids. Operation Lifesaver is real and not a joke.
On the end spark, maybe instead of that horizontal split, do triangular lines into the sides. So I've noticed you something you do when you model like transitions between curves and straights is like, I think most other modelers just either continue the bevel or they just don't bevel it, period. And I think that the transitions are what are getting you.
Yeah, that's probably accurate.
So then like the next horizontal line there that's kind of dividing the top and bottom half of that. Yeah, and then just get rid of the horizontal there. Because cutting in the diagonals will add extra geometry unless you remove the horizontal.
75 horse case with another $5 is speaking my language. He says the connections are there for a chance of operating a steam shovel at Rolag.
Yeah. We gotta go play with the
Really
shovel.
like shovels. Anything with a boom, really, but shovels are really cool.
Shovels are dope as fuck. That's a fair bit better.
We need to rescue that Marion crane that's around here at some point.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, and the stream has shat itself for me. And
Uh-oh.
it's back.
You might be a bit behind it. It shat itself a while back, but recovered.
The chat's been slowly lagging out for me. I think YouTube was just upset. It's back now. Blues Crew with $9.99. Thank you, friend. Says, did Michelle get her jacket? Not a boiler jacket question.
Over and over. Yes, Tom, did Michelle get her jacket? Should have arrived on Saturday, I guess.
That was a good question. I'll ask her.
Indominus Rex with another $6.99 Canadian. Thank you, friend. Says, yo, Brett, I wish I was there to see RGS 20. 20 was amazing.
That was, in fact, too cool.
That was an amazing once-in-a-lifetime experience, and
Lizard.
maybe by October we will have all slept enough to make up for that week, because Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Natalie's been like, ever since Mark got back, he's been sleeping a lot. And I'm like, uh-huh. I'm tired, boss. It's too damn bad.
Yeah, pretty much. Super, super fun, but oh my god, that was a lot of a week. Next time we travel, either with a museum engine or with another engine, it'd be great if we were talking quite a bit among the crew about the differences between traveling to Durango with 20 versus traveling to Chama with 25 years ago. The Victorian Iron Horse Roundup was so much more chill.
The pacing was very different for that trip.
Yes, she got it.
Good. Yay. Now my mom can sleep.
Indominus Rex with another $6.99 Canadian. Thank you, friend. He says, oh crap, my bad. Well, I'll watch if you've got a chat here. 75 horse case with another $2 says, a crane, you say? How much? It's not for sale. It sits in front of a local construction yard. But it's a nice little Marion crawler. It's across from a housing development that's going in, so we're wondering how long the the rigging company that's located there is going to last before they decide to sell all of their land for $36 bazillion.
Okay, well there we have Great Shaker doodads.
That's great.
It is so great, isn't it?
It's great. I would suggest modeling the little steps to get up to the thing, but
Yeah, but no, those are wrong.
oh, it's fine.
Those were stolen.
300-pound bassmen. Those are stolen.
The 300-pound baseman. That's our good friend William Nimmo, who loves his
so it is
emojis.
Bassman.
Yes.
Not Bassman.
He does in fact play the bass, and he's quite funny, and I love getting his emails because they always make me crack up.
Is this a locomotive yet? I'm old. Need to hear Brett. Parrot, 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 parrot. Those aren't parrots. Those are...
Those might be conures.
Okay. I was thinking those are the ones you have to be very careful of the names to, like, really
Oh,
accentuate the pronunciation.
yeah, no, they're not.
Those ones?
They're not kayaks. No.
Ah.
Which those are
They're
those are the birdies that walk across my thing when people gift 50
Right.
things. But yeah.
Right.
God damn it! I have a text from my mom asking what's French for Riz after she saw Sam sending top chats.
What?
It's fine.
What's French for Riz?
That was Natalie's quote of the charter. Apparently that
I'm
almost
gonna
killed Zimzam, I think.
I'm going to say something that
Riz.
might jeopardize me and the future of the project.
Uh-oh.
Les Miserables.
Oh.
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 Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah. It's fine.
I'm Javert.
Ugh. Javert. Indominus Rex, another $6.99 Canadian, says, thank you, friend, says, I should make Dino Steam Locomotive hybrids. They're kind of most of the way there already.
Dinosaur.
Dinosaur! Yeah, it's like a steam shovel. Just paint a face on it. Jersey's Home Appliances, another $5. Thank you, friend, says, y'all sure seem to drive to Durango a lot. Y'all must be quite done with driving that far over and over and over again.
So now when I full screen camera and just go, uh-huh. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Mark, what are you attempting to do?
I don't know. I definitely didn't. I definitely did not apply to be an engineer down there, only part-time, so that I could drive back and forth between Denver and Durango as physically much as possible, I think. So
6 hours is a reasonable commute.
Exactly.
Dat Guy Miller with $5. Thank you, friend, says, hey, Heist, what's up? Did you hear 4501 is going green this year? Also, do you have any advice for building a model train layout? Hope you get some rest.
1, yes, did hear that. 2, plan a lot on the front end, and then shrug. I will figure that out, I guess, as I start mine. I need to actually properly
Spend
start
three
that,
times as much time planning your benchwork and wiring as what you think you're going to do. Otherwise, you're going to have a system that is not functional and reliable or accessible, and it's going to suck to work on.
That.
You almost
What
can't
they said.
overbuild bench work.
Also that.
Also, 3D plan it in Blender. Like, you could make a model of your model railroad to plan space and stuff out.
Tom, I hate to
I've
break it to you,
found-
but I'm probably going to design my benchwork in SolidWorks.
I mean, like, when I say, I mean, like, any
3D
design
whatever.
program.
Yeah.
Build a, like, papercraft mock-up of it, even. Like, just whatever. It's still something where seeing it in 3D in some form is so much more informative than just trying to draw a traditional 2D track plan.
It really is. I have done all my layout planning in the past in Aran's, or I guess it's now N3D's, trains with a Z. Their surveyor tool, because you can pull scale measurements, is really, really
Right.
useful.
That actually is a fun way to kind of see how your layout's going to operate. I used to do that when I was a kid.
that one you can also mock up scenery and stuff. It's like, oh, okay, how does this look with a Mikado and a depot on it? Oh, that curve is way too tight.
Yeah, I have a 3D model of the front of Tristan's house specifically so that Tristan will know what his garden railroad will look like from his front window.
Good.
It's pretty great.
75 horse case, so another $5. I got a semi and a Landall HYD trailer, which Sunday night would be best to extract it. I don't know. We want to make friends with these people eventually. We want the shovel to come on good terms, because then they don't have to go all that far.
Wait, what about a shovel? Okay.
Or, sorry, a crane.
Oh. Or do you mean, I guess, would it be like a ditcher at that point?
No, it's a crane.
Okay.
A ditcher is just a shovel, but without crowd. That's the distinction between the two.
Fair enough.
Let's mark back.
Yep. I'm unbirdsed.
You're unbirdsed. Zimzam, donating another $5, says, well, now your mom and Brenda have gotten me twice with French Riz, dang it. Now your mom and Brenda.
Mom and Brenda. Yes.
Yes. Tell Brenda and make sure to mention it to your mom as well.
It's fine.
Zimzam, donating $2, mom and girlfriend, words are hard.
Words is hard. We understand these things. Thank
Yep.
you, my friend.
Quirt_Fred is responsible for the birds. Sent
Yes.
50 gift memberships. Thank you, friend.
Thank you. Good to see you, as always. He's on the monitor for a reason.
And Indominus with another $6.99 Canadian. Heist, did you see Disney Planes and Planes Fire and Rescue? There are 2 steam locomotives in both films.
No, actually. Huh. That's neat.
It says John Lasseter on the tin. It's got to have some kind of train involvement.
Pretty much.
Jimmy, our friend from the COG, says fish the Midland, Derek Boom out of Big Tooth, and go with the crane. Or to go with the crane.
Why not?
Why not? We'll have half of a Midland crane that's functional. Yeah, if anybody knows of a steam shovel that's being sold, like, hit us up, please. That's the kind of thing that you can park anywhere, because what are they going to do, tow it?
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm the one who tows.
Look at me. Toe to toe. Ooh. We're doing economy water glasses now.
Yep.
Do we not have any in
Sergeant
the
safety glass, rather.
in the library?
I'm not... one, I don't know how to access the library. Two, I don't think Dan has done the Sergeant safety glasses yet. Which is a goddamn travesty, because, you know, reasons.
Check this in a
Dominus.
way that won't show up on the stream window, but also definitely worth maybe pinging Dan, because I know Dan's done a bunch of weird appliances, and it's just good to touch bases.
Yeah.
Indominus with another 14 Canadian has 2 questions. 1, why are you a bird? And 2, why is 491 called Peaches?
Nobody knows, and nobody knows.
Pretty much. Actually, yeah, no one knows why 491 is called Peaches. We don't remember. It was my, Brett, or Leighton's fault, and none of us remember exactly who, so.
She used to be Cookie Monster.
She did used to be the Cookie Monster, or Cartman.
Or Cartman. Or lard ass. She still is.
Oh,
lard
she
ass a lot of the time.
still is lard ass. Yeah.
It's in 5-Force-K. Sorry, friend, but if there's a steam shovel for sale, it's going to be sitting in my yard when all's said and done. I mean, touche. You can't fault a guy for trying, though. CB Train Robber, donating $4.99. Thank you, friend. Says, does it have to be a steam shovel or could it be an early gas power shovel? I mean, any cable shovels are really cool. Steam is, I mean, obviously awesome, but cable shovels are neat when they come up every now and again.
As long as
There's
it's a, you know, as long as it's a Marion and not a Bucyrus. It's fine.
I prefer.
Is there more?
Well, yes.
My great-great-great-grandfather founded the Marion Steam Shovel Company.
I thought your great-great-great-grandfather founded the Huber Tractor Company.
Correct. Same guy.
Same guy?
Yeah. His mom and the sister, same person. Yep. So, anyway. Yeah. He was, I think he was a major financier of the Marion Shovel Company. He's listed on their Wikipedia. I don't actually genuinely know entirely what his involvement was, but, you know. It's one of those things.
For years, yeah. For years, I thought your family member, Marion, was named after the shovel company, and I was disappointed to learn that that was not the case.
No, she spelled wrong. And she wouldn't make a good shovel.
Yeah.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad! Indominus with another $6.99 Canadian.
Thank you.
Says make Peaches the U.S. president.
No
We'll
comments?
ignore that one.
Nope.
75-horse case, but more than welcome to come and run it if it happens. The shovel I run at Rolag is a little darling of an Osgood shovel. I'm not familiar with Osgood.
Is that related to Osgood Bradley?
Osgood Hennessy?
Of which Good was doing a lot of heavy lifting with those coaches, from what I remember. Flashback to the Federal Express crash.
Osgood was a company in Marion, Ohio. With all steam shovel. Oh, the CF&I shovel down in the Springs is an Osgood. I always thought that was an Erie. That's one we need to go see sometime because they do run it on compressed air every now and again.
That would be cool to go see, actually. Yeah.
They do. Have you been to that museum before or recently?
No, the mining
That
museum
one that's
down
right
there.
off? Yeah. It's actually really, really, really neat. They've got a bunch of their stuff is rigged up either to run off of compressed air on special events, or they've got electric motors that like drive things from the flywheels just so you can see the motion running.
That
The
is
lobby
cool.
has like a mine. It's either a pump engine or an air compressor that has like a 12-foot flywheel on it that they run. You know, it just ticks over real slowly in the lobby.
No, that's the museum that we need to go talk to about recording their stamp mill at some point.
Correct.
Yeah.
Which also runs.
Yeah.
They also run. Which is one of those we should just do one of these days. It's not, you know.
Natalie and I
hardly an
are
hour's
going
drive.
down to the Springs with Dusty for a concert later this month. And we had talked about making it a day maybe and going to do all that stuff. Obviously,
There you go.
we've slept since then, so I don't know if that's actually a plan, but you know, that was
As happens.
at least a thing that was discussed.
As happen. A person 7238 donating $2 says Northwest made a lot of shovels and drag lines. The Northwest ones are cool.
Let's see. I'm familiar with those. But again, everyone knows my bias is towards the Marion shovels for
Yeah.
reasons.
We gotta go up and visit the Marion Shovel in Netherland.
Is there
Or
one
no,
up
sorry,
there?
that one. No, that one is a Bucyrus. But there's one up at Netherland that they run on compressed air every now and again, and it's a big shovel too. It's a
Well, we need to go
50B.
see.
Yeah, it's a 50B. This is the one in Netherland.
That's a good sized shovel.
It's a big old beastie.
Schaffer.
With the shovel.
Yeah, the man with the shovel. Yeah.
Catch Me Outside, donating $2. Thank you, friend. Says, yay, virtual choo-choo. Scorpion 466 with $4.99 says, hey, Heist, did you know that the NASA crawler that transports the rockets was made by Marion and has 2 Alco 251 engines powering it?
Uh-huh. I actually think it's 4 Alco 251s, because it's 1 per truck, I thought. But yes, I am very familiar.
And they're the most pristine Alco prime movers you will ever see.
Yes, they're 1-800 somehow not ruined Alco prime movers. Oh, why are they not ruined? Oh, because NASA used them, like, a dozen times or whatever.
It's fine. Co-founder Niru, donating $1.99, says, like big stuff, check out the Nox Nevis, which appears to be a very large tanker.
Oh.
Ocean-going tanker.
We do like these things. And that's Camillo from New England Railroad Uniforms, by the way, Brett.
Oh, very cool. Co-founder is? Oh, New England Railroad Uniforms.
Yep.
That's what Niru is.
N-E-R-U. N-E-R-U. Them.
It's fine.
Them's the ones.
Niru's more fun to say, you know?
Niru!
Niru! CB Train Robber with $4.99 says, y'all should come out to PA for the Rough and Tumble show. I have heard that the Rough and Tumble show is worth the price of admission.
Yeah.
I also heard that Knoebels got rid of their steam tractors recently and that they potentially went to Rough and Tumble.
Oh. Well,
Knoebels theme park had a couple on display. I know that was a big thing, and it's like, oh my god, they finally left. Sister's boyfriend is from that part of the country. I may have to make a trip up there at some point. It's been too long. When was the last? Well, I guess you've been to PA in the last year or so for the 2102 stuff.
yes.
Need to go out to the Berg, see the EBT.
I need to go see the 90 run at the Strasbourg. I haven't seen that yet, still.
Oh yeah, we should go out and hit up our friends that are in the shop out there. That was a no-go on the parts library for Sergeant Glasses.
Correct.
Womp womp.
Just guess I'll have to make them. It's not terrible so far. I'm gonna have to bug Tom again about how to get lettering into stuff, because these have a lot of cast letters in them that actually are important, because they are a daily lexicon about how much water do you have? The F.
Where's your water at? Top of the F?
Is that the 5S?
Yeah. Build your water.
It's fine.
Person 7238 with another $5. Think friend says you should come out to Rantoul, R-A-N-T-O-U-L, Illinois next year. Largest tractor and equipment show in the country.
Man, people in the Midwest cannot agree over who has the most traction engines.
This seems...
Old Threshers, Rolag,
Rantoul. Wherever. Rantoul. Rantoul sounds like some, ancient incantation that throws a fireball. Rantoul! Oops. 2 hours case with $10. Thank you, friend. Says, picture and video the Osgood in Pilot's Lounge. Pardon my operating was the first time running it 3 years ago. Also the Bucyrus 50B walking back to the shed.
Yes, you do. Ooh. Lizard.
Lizard.
I need to open this in a new tab. Hang on.
Need a minute to yourself there.
That's hot. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Big shuffle.
It's a big shuffle. Pilot's Lounge. Which one is Pilot's Lounge?
The one that says Pilot's Lounge.
Is that in your server?
It is, yeah.
Too many camps.
That's not the Osgood, this is the Bucyrus, but...
Yeah, that's the one in Netherlands, is the Bucyrus.
That's fucking cool.
That's the one that runs occasionally. They will like go and rent a screw compressor and drag it up there and put it in the parking lot to run the thing off of, and they can like get it to they can slew it a little bit, and then they'll like move the dipper, or they'll raise the boom a little bit, and then that's all the compressed air that they have. They have to sit there and wait for it to charge up for them.
I would bet.
They're, I think, looking, or last I talked to them, they're still looking for a replacement crowd engine. It doesn't have crowd on it, so right now it's kind of like a poor man's ditcher.
Steam shovels are so goddamn cool.
Shovels are so cool. I wish there were more of them. Like a steam tractor, it's conceivable that one of us or both of us may own a steam tractor someday, because they're, you know, they're around. They come up for sale and everything. Shovels are, they just don't come up. You don't see them.
Yeah, it's fucking cool. Yep.
Looks like water glass right there.
We want one thing, and it's that. But anyway. Okay, there... Tom, how do you do letters again in Blender? Are you here?
Yeah, I'm trying to debug Unreal as well, but what you're going to want to do is make a text object. So in Object View, go to Add Text.
Text. Mm-hmm.
Yep, and then if you look on the tab on the right, if you click on the A, that'll let you change your font and resolution of the text and all that.
Okay.
And then with the object selected, if you go to Edit Mode and double click, it'll let you change the actual text that's written in the world. So first thing you want to do is find a font that you have that's similar to that. You might need to download some fonts from the work server for whatever specifically you need.
Presumably. Yeah. Let's see. Font. Blend font regular.
254's case, that Bucyrus is at roll lag. I haven't been able to find the Pilot Lounge chat yet, so I haven't seen the 50 that's it.
Are you not a... Are you a moderator in things?
I am.
Yes, indeed, Pilot's Lounge. It's the topmost... It's our joking name for the engineer tier, because so many of the engineers actually fly planes.
Oh, it would help if I was looking in the right server.
Heist Discord, all the way up at the top of the members things.
Information, double plus secret, recording, Mao, mod, Carl.
Top of the members.
We'll get there at some point.
let me just ping you.
Thank you.
Let me ping you right before Corey does.
Thank you, Corey. Oh, interesting. That one's got the transverse boiler. It's got a horizontal boiler like a locomotive mounted transverse in the house, whereas the 50B up in Netherlands a vertical boiler.
Interesting.
Shovel.
Gonna be right back so I can take a quick tinkle, and then we'll continue attempting to apply text to a thing. Entertain the folks for a minute, will you?
Text to the water glass. Entertain? Ah, shite. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my rectangle. Send me a kiss by wire. Baby, my heart's on fire. If you refuse me, honey, you lose me. Then you'll be left alone. I guess I can look at the chat things that aren't top chits necessarily. 75 Force case. Firehole door is on the side of the firebox, not the back. Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. It's built like a Fairley in that regard. It's weird. But cleaning out the smoke box is kind of an endeavor. You have to get up on an A-frame ladder. Aloha. Oh god, his weakness, entertainment. Yeah, pretty much. What is my most recent Lego endeavor? I honestly have not touched the Legos in years at this point. Life has just kind of got complicated and busy, and I hate to say adulting because it's sort of a catch-all, but adulting has happened. I have not had the time for it in the same way that I used to. I don't quite prioritize it as much anymore either. Somebody like Glenn, he does such amazing things with it. That's kind of his... I think that's one of his major hobbies and concerns, and at this point I've got too many things to keep track of, and the Legos have just kind of fallen by the wayside. Fun music recommendation, Rock Online by Lonnie Donegan, specifically the 77 version. I don't know about the 77 version, but yeah, the Lonnie Donegan Rock Online is great. Anything Lonnie Donegan and skiffle music related is underrated in my opinion. I quite like skiffle. What's your least favorite Rio Grande locomotive? I should have a canned answer for this. I don't know that I do. There are none that immediately come to mind as like, ugh, I hate that thing. It's kind of sacrilegious. I'm honestly not a big fan of I think there are either 482s or 484s that came from the Norfolk and Western just because they strike as a little bit generic. But honestly, they're all great. All steam engines are cool. Thoughts on Movin' by Gordon Lightfoot? That's not one that I've heard. I love Gordon Lightfoot. Movin's not a song that I'm familiar with off the top of my head. Need to tell Mark and Leighton they still haven't contacted me about my services that they're supposed to do a video on, especially on the brass models I did for Leighton. That would probably be worth reaching out to Leighton directly. Leighton's in the middle of moving house right now, which is probably where some of that busyness comes from.
I am back. Hello.
Mark is back. Hello.
So, went upstairs and Natalie has returned home, and she told me that her top chat where she wanted to say something that YouTube wouldn't let her say, apparently YouTube wouldn't let her say, "Show me your kitties."
Oh.
Because the kitties are there, and YouTube does not want everyone to know that. Well, I mean, Zeus is licking his own butthole right now, so...
Well, the comment is self-censoring, and the cat is very much not.
Yeah, yes. X90.
Rust Gear, member for 28 months, asks what my thoughts are on the B&O Big Sixes, the big 210-2s that they have. I mean, they're awesome. We like 210-2s. I think there's... Yeah, that. Honestly, I go back and forth on my favorite standard gauge class of Rio Grande locomotive, but I would love to have seen their 210-2s, the F81s, in person. Those things are just so immense, or looked as though they were so immense.
Yeah, pull up the picture of 91 next to one.
Oh yeah, I'm sure I can find that. I'm featured in Heiss's weekly engagement list on Facebook.
Look at that.
Look at that.
And I haven't posted anything in a couple days. Only been mildly panicking about it. It's fine.
Here's the photo. Does the DPL... Have they figured that out yet? Will it actually allow me to paste an image? Oh, it will. Look at that. It's in VC text.
And then Mark, before you convert that to a mesh, you're going to want to adjust the resolution and like zoom in on it so you can actually see the triangulation of corners. Because if you do it too low resolution, it's going to look blocky, and if you do too high, it's going to be like a million polys. So.
Gotcha. 491. F81.
Big Chocho.
491. F81. Yeah.
I love the F81. Somebody in chat's talking about the little Vanderbilt tenders that they had. And I love how much Ellis hates those because the Grand was just too cheap to build bigger turntables. So they got the little itty bitty tenders.
Very wee.
Ace Briggs donating $5. Thank you, friend. Says, happy 88th anniversary of the winter hell on the RGS. It's 6 months out, but any thoughts on trying to attend the NSRM's Motorcar event in September?
I guess we are right around that time. It is March 3rd. Yeah, I want to say the whole shit show started on March 7th, but yeah. NSRM's Motorcar event. I was not familiar that they were having one, but I guess we'll have to look into that. Potentially.
That is the one. Is that public?
I don't know.
Okay.
I know what you're referencing, and
yeah,
I don't know.
That's fine. I don't doubt that you know what I'm referencing, and I don't know if it's public. And if you don't know, then we'll just assume that it's not. So.
Yeah. I do have a text from Jeff, speaking of, but anyway. Oh. Tell the guy I said he's welcome for the help. Presumably the person that was talking about measuring things with Jeff earlier. Yeah.
I would assume so.
You are
I
now...
forgot his name. I want to say it was Colorado something.
You are now the guy. Congrats.
That guy.
Didn't get
see if I can actually find his name here. No, that doesn't go up that far, unfortunately. So, Jeff says you're welcome if you're still watching. Ace Briggs, member for 16 months, says it is a public event. The 100th birthday for Edwards Motorcar, but it's serving as sort of a motorcar roundup, like was the Great Western Steam Up in 22.
Sounds like it would be a very cool thing.
Brew the Boomer, member for 23 months, says 1 more month than 2 years. The time is faker than ever. Cheers.
The time is fake, yes.
Jordan Freeman with $10. Thank you, Fred. Says, if you competed in the Winter Olympics, what sport would you play?
But none of them? Do I look like I do sports? Curling? Why not? I don't know.
Curling's fun.
I would probably play one of the shooting events and do very poorly. If we're being honest.
Bobsled or luge or skeleton.
Oh, bobsled would actually be interesting, but yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Go fast. Luge and skeleton are basically just single man bobsled.
That would be fun. That's a good shout.
Sports that don't involve much, running or sprinting or
swimming
or anything like
sporting.
Yeah, correct. That's true of both of us.
Trying to figure out what font to use for this.
Is it a serif font?
It's not. I didn't mind the agency font that I've pulled up.
Could you do just like Arial? Agencies, yeah, maybe a little blocky, but not too bad.
The bold, I mean, looks pretty good. Like everything but the R looks right. The R is a little curvier, and so I guess so's the O. Then the agency.
Yeah, the O doesn't look too bad. The R with kind of the point in the little crook is weird looking.
Yeah.
Josh taps at sign. Water glasses didn't use fonts. Yes, but this is using a font. So meh.
Did Josh actually say that somewhere?
Great Basin Car Shops, tap sign. Water glasses didn't use fonts, :P.
God damn it, Josh.
This one does.
Yeah, unfortunately Blender does, Josh. Therefore...
But
Oh, that's mildly interesting. Kattensfiler is,
that one's very thick.
it is very thick, but the shapes are alright.
Are any of the game proprietary fonts workable? Like we've got there's a New York one.
People are gonna call him an asshole for that video leaning on the joke.
Hey.
Fair enough. I get that.
Good video.
It was a good video. Are any of the game's own fonts? Maybe. Probably.
Railman1225, member for 32 months, says, "Hey Heist, holy crap, closing in on 3 years. Wild. Still have no regrets. Also, really hoping I get to share that story with you guys soon, please." Assuming you know what story that's in reference
It's
to?
been brought up on streams before, and I always say that bringing it up on stream's not great. But here we are
gotcha.
again. Yeah, shoot me into the DM, and we'll try and take a look at it.
Inside baseball stuff.
No, just like people wanting to jump in and share things on streams does not always work in a logistical fashion.
Oh, yes. The story time stuff is sometimes difficult. Rystormer9184, member for 19 months, says, "Love you work. First real stream I get to watch as I'm off work and have time. I also get to take the Zephyr home." Woo!
Nice.
Zephyr's cool. Let me pull open Photoshop and see what...
That's not terrible.
Oh, that's not bad. Leela...
The Ron needs to just get a little skinnier, but we can do that once it's
Ron Weasley!
yes, we could do that once we get converted into a thing. Sorry, Tom, what did you say about converting it to an object, that we need to be mindful of the polys in the corners and such? Tom's not here. Got it. Leroy Jenkins.
Miles with
Convert
$5.
to
Thank you, friend.
mesh.
Says the model is looking great. Great to see you down there in Durango. Also, hi, Brett.
It's great to see you as well.
Hi, buddy.
Yeah, you don't say, huh? That's mildly entertaining. Yeah,
It's a lot of vertices.
The O it turns out the O is vertex. Let's see. Convert to mesh. There was something in there that Tom said to take a look at, and of course Tom is not here.
It was something regarding the resolution setting.
Which is somewhere.
It was right on your right panel a second ago. Like you had it. Go back to selecting your font, I think. And then go up to the top. Resolution. Nope.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's the preview versus the render.
Oh.
Let's see. Yeah. Let's try
Is this...
3. Let's try 3 and then see convert to mesh.
Is this Lethix Python 1175?
So much better. The X Python?
Yeah. Member for 5 men says, hi, who needs fonts when you can just stamp? We need fonts because Blender speaks fonts, and God forbid we upset Blender.
Do we just limited dissolve? Yeah. I think we literally just do that.
I think Tom just exploded in the booth. I'll do that. Jordan Freeman 166 donating $1.99 says, big news, CSX ended its drug abuse program.
They've decided to stop abusing drugs at CSX.
They've gone to rehab. Good for CSX.
Wow.
There's a lot of big news going on right now.
Don't worry, Twerp News will return soon enough. Thanks to Brilbus, actually.
Woo. Yes, I was working on a script for you.
Yes, which I'll very much appreciate.
It's been nice. James Edwards, member for 39 months, says Kenosha says send it.
That it does.
Is the vertical spacing on that adjustable?
Yes. I mean, we can adjust everything. This is what...
That's fair.
Here's this. Let's do...
I forget that Blender works on the logic of Schlorp.
That it does.
That actually is not all that far off. I'm thinking F was slightly higher.
It's technically, all the letters they need to be a little closer together, I think.
And maybe a little thinner. If that's a thing.
Yeah. It might, in fact, be a thing. Oh yeah, they totally need to be thinner.
The R and O are not aligned, apparently, in chat. Chat's complaining about RO.
What else is new? Well, part of the problem with the R is that, specifically in the font that's actually on the glass, it's much more like this.
That's in my head.
It's fine.
How old are those videos?
If we're gonna obsess too much over dumb little things, it's fine. It's a little closer. The R, yeah, the R is slightly further to the right, is it not?
These videos are 18 years old.
It's fine.
Sadness. They're also made by a guy who I know his music. Did not realize that was the same person. Huh.
Same person.
Touch person. Wario.
Royal Glass.
I mean, that looks pretty about right to me.
Stream hasn't quite caught up. Still look a little thick on stream.
Yeah, that might be a touch thick.
It could also just be behind. Kneeline 6708, member for 20 months, says full sending it down Nantahala, switcher out with rocket thrusters, probably going to reach orbit. Possibly going to reach orbit.
Godspeed.
Nantahala, that's in Railroader, yes.
Yeah.
Still ought to get that game at some point.
I'm waiting for them to update it again. It kind of got old. It was cool,
Yeah.
but yeah. Where did it put the text? Somewhere.
Indomitus with another $6.99 Canadian-y. Thank you, friend. Question right above that. What whistles did the L131s and L105s wear?
Probably rear ground fives. I don't think they really had anything beyond the single notes, the 3 chimes that they kind of cobbled together out of other 3 chimes with their own bowl and then their own 5 chimes, so.
My impression as well. I think all the big power wore the 5s.
Well, looking at the that picture of the F81 again, it actually looks like it's got a flat top something on it. Which, yeah, that could
It's got
be
a 3 on it.
Yeah.
It's got a shield on it as well, which is kind of cute.
That is fun.
Oh, it's got the fun fold-out extra flags, too.
Fold out extra flags?
Yeah, the little, like, box behind the class lamps. They had little, they're like semicircular pieces of sheet metal that were painted white or green that they could flip up. And those were the flags. It didn't physically carry flags.
That's cool. Look at the fucking Beldinger line that they put on that.
What drunk ass did that?
Also, why does that stack need that many bolts?
Why does the stack need that many bolts? Why does the engine need 4 sand domes?
Got places to be, Brett. 10 drivers, 4 sand domes. I don't make the rules.
Alright.
You know, the funny thing is, it's 4 sand domes, but they only deposit in one location.
Yep.
Specifically in front of the
We
number
love you.
1, and then, yeah, in front of the number 4? No, is that in front of the number 2? It's in front of the number 2.
Yeah. It's in front
So you
of
got the
number
2 and the 4, so you only get 4 drivers with the sand for your 4 domes. 1 dome per driver. Duh.
Of course. Yes. It's also got a blowdown muffler, which I'm not mad. I'm just kind of surprised that they cared.
Also, the water pump being on the engineer's side, because the air pumps go on the fireman's side.
Right. Like, okay. Sure. And we can't put it up on the pilot because... I don't know.
Because, you know, we've wasted our whole smoke box on being one gigantic flat piece of steel because we've cast the same smoke box door for all of our locomotives. Therefore, we can't use anything else, so the door has to remain the same size and we'll just have a gigantic thing around it.
It's got the same cinder exploder casting on the inside.
I am certain it does, because why wouldn't it?
We can't put the feed water pump on the pilot because then where would we fit the smiley face?
Exactly.
Indominus with another 6.99 Canadian. Thank you, friend. Says, hey, Heist, this may be weird, but have you ever watched Jurassic Park?
Welcome to Jurassic Park. Yes. My sister was obsessed. As trained as I am, my sister was Dinosaur when I was a child, so yes.
Dinosaur?
Dinosaur! The amount of times we've said dinosaur, I mean, come on.
Jordan Freeman with $1.99. Brett, why did you have to murder Frosty?
What
Taps the
font did we actually end up using? Somebody from 5 minutes ago remind me. Is the Are we really doing this?
No.
Oh my god.
A big.
Why would it allow you to search? Oh. You have to type in the search part. The Leewadi. That one.
Ah, yes.
It's fine.
Chat says lizard, but large. Dinosaur.
Lizard.
Yes, lizard, but large. Lizard!
Lizard. Swag Pants member for 4 months. Who remembers that time Rio Grande tried to sell Silverton Northern 3 ditchers, OX, OW, and 030 in the prosperous year of 1939? The SN wasn't doing so hot in 39. In fact, Silverton Northern lasted until 1942. $5 case, $5. Thank you, friend. The ear ringer line looks like rubber, so the bell can still swing if manually rung. Or maybe that's what's going on with it.
Well,
I guess that is a thing they could have done.
Oh. Yes, unfortunately. There are more intelligent ways to do that, but you are correct
Like
that is what they did.
There are more intelligent ways to do that, like how every other road did it.
Yeah.
Including the Rio Grande.
Including the Rio Grande, where, I don't know, hey,
Including the locomotive sitting behind that one in that very picture.
We have, look, a bell that rings, that, swings and rings, and also has an air ringer in it, and they had a little manifold there, and you can see where the pipe does the do, because that's what they have. But no, we'll just, yeah.
We're just gonna make it out of rubber.
They're just gonna do that. Flexible hose, because...
Alamosa.
Yeah.
Trainman XM 3-wheel drive, member for 12 months. What is the highest rank in the Popcorn Army? The Colonel!
God damn it.
Oh, I didn't realize the bell was actually, rigged. It's just now playing on stream.
Oh yeah, that's, it's because it's a Dan Gallery bell.
I see.
It's like the only thing that's rigged on the model.
I see.
I will rig the rest of it at a later time.
Swag Pants, upgraded membership to ES&D Fireman. Welcome, friend. AP817, member for 24 months. And then they sent the Silverton Northern power to die in Alaska. As so many other things did.
That is a thing that they did, in fact, do. Good Christ.
Snake Eyes 09A, member for 35 months, says, hello, gentlemen. Hello.
Mental Gen. Do a limited to solve on that. Hey, look, it's way less bad now. Oh god, I didn't shade smooth either of these.
Brooks says, I guess in their eyes a hose is easier to replace than a compressed air rotating joint. You're not wrong, it's the principle of the thing.
Correct.
You know? And then comments about how the Silverton Northern stuff actually died in Washington. Gee, where have we heard this one before?
Wait a second.
Is Mikado Tuesday gonna keep going?
Depends on the sanity. It's fine.
$13.99 Canadian. Thank you, friend. I have a steam locomotive character named Claw Striker who worked for Jurassic Park, but after Ela Nublar. Is that it?
Ela Nublar. Yeah.
Ela Nublar. It's been so long since I've seen Jurassic Park.
That movie is older than you.
By a decent bit, I think, at the Biosyn for Jurassic World Dominion.
It might actually be older than me, too. I think it came out in 93.
I was going to say, when is... Yeah, it is 93. Stick that up your ass and smoke it. Nah. Guy in chat asking, met Heist Train Mountain, has he gotten live Steam stuff yet?
No, that has not taken hold.
Do you have much of a side yard on the north side of your house?
On the north side?
Yeah.
Not much, but you could sneak something out there.
Enough that you could lay a little 7.5-inch gauge loop around the house?
It would be a really weird loop, but yes, probably.
Yeah. Your driveway suddenly falling off the cliff kind of puts a damper on that, but...
Hey, we're gonna run 3-foot gauge engines.
Yep.
Anyway, speaking of 3-foot gauge engines, what do we think?
In what regard?
5S.
Bearing in mind stream is slightly behind.
Oh yeah. Let me... You know, I could have... I could have been doing this the whole time.
How are you streaming?
No. Apparently I can't be doing this the whole time because Discord's like, you want to stream something?
Neener. I heard the bloop. It's active now.
The letters on the center part might want to come down a
I still think they look a little bit thick. But
Widthwise?
that could just be my...
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might be right.
That could just be my eye.
Where did desk pins go? Bring the desk pins back. By the way, not sponsored, but if you're not aware of Desk Pins, the app, when it wants to work, is really cool. Oh,
New Terrain Brewing
it's
Company.
down there. Pow. Yeah, I took that picture right next to New Terrain. Isn't that damnedest thing? But yeah, Desk Pins allows you to have something pinned in the window over what you're already looking at, so you can sit here and go, hang on. Can we get this exact thing? But yeah, I think you're right, Brett, that all the letters are a little too wide.
This is the kind of fettling you could sit here for hours staring at it and just tweaking it little bits at a time.
Do a little SX, scale in the S, X.
Oh, God. Mr. Gollery has posted something that is abhorrent, but simultaneously oddly arousing.
Daniel!
Rolling step modeling.
Daniel! I require pictures of that with the stack that I drew in SolidWorks for it, please. Not that shit.
not that.
that thing. It scares me.
Sorry. Correct.
More things are going on in the background here in Century of Steam.
There are 3 locomotives currently in progress, and the public is only allowed to see the one of them.
You sure about that?
Well, like, I mean, at this instant.
Oh, true. At this very instant,
yes,
with humans.
At this very instant, there are 3 being actively progressed.
Yeah, that is true. So I think my F is in a good spot. I think my T is. I think my T is not far enough down.
I agree. I think it's a little high. It needs to be slightly closer to the 5S anyway. Like, the gap between T and 5S is roughly 1 numeral. Or 1
And all of
character.
these things could honestly come down a little bit.
Soon 5 case, another $5. Thank you, friend. Says, at this rate, might as well cut check before digging too deep of a hole here.
You were too kind, my friend.
Definitely.
And also a shit post, but we love that.
that as well. I mean, that's
What
kind
do
of
we think about that, Brett?
That's certainly closer. I could buy it.
I think the
I could
5S
buy
and
it.
the Zero needs to go down a little bit more.
Yeah.
And I think that this needs to then scale a little bit more in the Z and come down just a touch.
I'd say front needs to come up very slightly. The gap from the F to the top of the glass seems a little wide, and the gap between T and 5S needs to be slightly more. It is within a realm of close, though, that...
It's ballpark.
Yeah.
It feels right to me.
What does
Looking very
5S
good.
mean? None of us know. That's the fun. What does 5S mean? Anyone know?
Actually, I've never thought about what 5S or the Zero means.
Front you can understand. Hey.
Yeah, Sergeant Safety. Easy. Snappy.
Yeah. Aim towards enemy. Depends on
Yeah,
the
I don't
day.
know what... 5S. 5S. I don't know. Now that's gonna bug me. Trainman 4014 with $5. Thank you, friend. Says, what is Mark's favorite type of shortline engine? The Heisler. It's the Heisler joke.
Uh-huh.
Limes.
Never
Slurs
heard
Long
that
Haul
before.
Railfan with another $5. Thank you, friend. Says, will we considering... Oh dear. I think they're asking about the ability to do custom locomotives within the game. Like a custom loco builder. To which the answer is no.
I mean, well, you're going to be able to get things that didn't exist. But will they specifically be, like, truly custom? No.
They'll be based on a drawing pattern, but like for fully bespoke custom things, no.
You're not
that's
going
a
to be able
different
to
game.
do what some people have asked
Yeah.
before. It's like, I want a 282 and a boiler that's this big, and it's like, no, that's beyond the scope.
As cool as an automation style game would be with trains, the amount of edge cases and math and programming that would take to make would be
Yeah,
It's
it's like,
genuinely
I'm sorry,
terrifying.
did you want to play this game with your friends?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I mean, automation has been in development for what, like 10 years, and it's still, I think, in early access. Love what they're doing, but holy moly, that's a huge amount of work. And with cars, most of the mechanics are on the inside of the body work. Stuff like aerial atom not included, but for trains, everything is on the out. Steam engine specifically, everything's on the outside, and to make all that work and make sense would be insane.
Jonathan
A lot of
Pendergraft with $2 says the T needs to be wider than all the other letters. I didn't snag that. That minutia.
That's a decent shout. The wings of the T could come further out.
Need to be slightly
And
wider.
and a skosh wider even in the bottom of the N. That's fair enough.
Sergeant Afety.
Well, yeah, because it's Sergeant.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
It's a sergeant's a safety. 94 Chevy Z71 with $2 or asks least favorite coupling system.
Janie's? Always Janie's?
I'll take Lincoln Pin for $5, please.
Lincoln Pin for the internal problems they've recently been causing that we don't need to get into.
Miller Hook, clearly.
Well, Miller hooks are fucking objectively terrible, but yeah.
They're goofy in a very lovable way.
They are. I had, oh god, his name is escaping me. Oh, that's embarrassing. That's fucking dumb. Chatting with DNS guy who's also WWNF guy at the Diamond Bell.
It's also
He's
a
in the
double
shop.
WNF.
Sideburns.
Oh god.
Yeah, in the shop with the muffin hat. Awesome sideburns. Can't remember his name. Well, I feel really bad about that. We were talking about their new build JNS car, and then specifically talking about Miller Hook couplers and how they fit into everything. It's like, they do make some amount of sense. Like, I can see the advantage, but also no. Just no. Dominus with another $6.99. If Brett sees this joke, I'm allowed to call steam locomotive she her, but not a tongue-tied, non-binary female. Bowser 5678, member for 26 months. I really hope CVS allows us to send engines for rebuilds, giving them upgrades like new parts and other prototypical upgrades as the years progress.
We're gonna have to figure out specifically how to kind of accomplish that, but several of our prototypes are set up such that, oh, okay, like, hey, this is the rebuild of that, or etc. Which we want to try and facilitate, but it's going to be an interesting game of how does that exactly work. It's probably going to be a more in-depth version of, hey, I sent my engine to the shop, brought it to the shop, whatever, and I'd like to do some work to it, rather than, oh, just do the annual. It's, hey, give it the latest and greatest, if possible. I mean, you can't do that for everything, because there's only so much you can do, but we do hope that you can...
Ridgeway on a Mason Bogey.
Cockatoo. It's fine. Do hope that we can cover a little bit of that, so... Anyway.
Jordan Freeman with another $2 says SA3 couplers for $100. Yeah, those are fairly awful. Those really angular looking knuckles.
Привет, comrade.
Yeah.
Давай.
Jonathan Pendergraph, another $2. Thank you, friend. Says, hope CUVS references uncouth jabroni somewhere. That'd be a good one. There are enough in-jokes in the game that there's a place for it, so almost certainly.
Right.
For those that didn't pause and zoom in and look at all of the loads and crate names in the Industries Part 1 video that went up on YouTube recently, there are so many jokes. Almost every single crate has some different lettering or branding on it, and almost every single brand is a reference or an in-joke of some variety.
Christ on a bike. Why did this have to be applied on a round thing? It's fine.
Fire Force case, $5. Thank you, friend. Says might make a Ridgeway for the traction engine. Sorry, not sorry. It'll mess with your drafting.
Is now when I show it. Tom's not even here to watch me break. Tom already 3D modeled the Ridgeway for the K37. That's the cursed option that's been discussed several times.
36s wore them. Not an era, but
97 wore one.
97 did. That was part of that same era.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yuck.
80th Durango and Silverton. That was a thing. It's not in our scope, so... However, if you had a CNS, one of these, actually, that would be a reasonable customization, and screams. It's fine. Anyway.
I'll do this with my hands.
I'll do this with my hands.
Chad is screaming at you to use a path modifier.
Oh, I am sure that there is a better way to do this, and y'all can just be mad with me in time here. I know how to move.
We
and
contacted dispatch. We're told to shove it.
All of the things. It's fine.
Oh God, the 97 Ridgeway.
Yeah,
Ugh.
that is legitimately a thing that they did.
I don't know what I hate more, the Ridgeway on the 97 or the fact that the little, like, cinder shitter chute runs over the running board and step.
Uh-oh,
like
the poopies.
Ugh. And also appears to be made of HVAC piping, just like ours.
Well, to be fair...
Oh, 97. Giant galloping heap of garbage.
Yep. That was legitimately the funniest thing about that video, was me, you know, dragging 97's name through the mud a little bit, and then the CMO of American Heritage Railways texting me just going, no, it was worse than that.
You didn't drag the 97 hard enough.
It's worse than you alluded to. How could you?
Not only was its frame garbage, the rest of it was garbage too.
That's kind of neat.
Yeah, it's good looking. The front still doesn't look quite right by my eye for whatever reason.
Doesn't feel right to me either. I made the litters
a little stretched.
I made the litters skinnier, and now their width is right, but I think you're right that they are not that skinny. I think I need to make them... I think I need to make the whole water glass shorter.
That's Popsicle.
I randomly said, hey, a foot. It's probably actually like 10 inch or something.
Oh, yeah, Yeah, I'd buy 10 inches over a foot. It feels like the kind of a thing there'd be a drawing of somewhere. Hey, Rio Grande, do you reference this anywhere? Probably be in their standard practices, which I don't want to fish out right now. Just digitize that. AP817 with $2 says, do it. 75 horse case. What spark arrestor doesn't mess with the draft some way, shape, or form? No, like the Ridgeway really fucks with it.
The Ridgeway does cause problems, yeah.
Like we play musical spark arresters a lot and have done it with all three of our engines at one point or another. The Ridgeway in particular makes a big difference. There's a lot of baffling in that thing.
Oh, how do we feel now?
Pull up Discord. I like it more.
I do too.
The text, for whatever reason, still just doesn't feel quite right, but it's... It's one of those things that it may kind of be impossible to get it to feel familiar, you know? It's also the kind of minutia that nobody is going to... anybody that would know what that's supposed to look like is going to be too thrilled by the fact that it actually says front on it.
Right. People, even Twitchy has texted me and been like, hey, there's a way to make the text actually conform to the roundness, and I'm like, uh-huh. And here everyone can just die in speed lettering. Look at that.
Virgo the Drewski, member for 26 months. Do you know if there are any plans to restore the RGS-42 in the Durango Museum back to operation?
I doubt it. It doesn't really make sense for their operation at all. So, kind of doubt it. She's a wee little thing.
She's a wee little thing. Maybe she's an angry elf too.
Maybe.
We may never know because she hasn't been, running in decent condition in Check's notes 100 years.
Correct.
Jersey's Home Appliances with $5. The friend says, how many cinders gather up in the poo pipe on a ridgeway?
Ours doesn't actually have a hatch on the bottom, so it just leaves a snail trail instead. So.
Just kind of poops them out everywhere. Somebody's asking, does CRRM plan on putting a ridgeway back on 346 when it comes back?
I think that's pretty likely.
Yeah, last I heard it's being redone in the post-rack configuration, so it could still... Well, I guess it can wear either post or pre-rack.
Right. I do believe she's going to be post-rack, though.
I do believe she's going to be post-rack.
I have not heard that officially, but that is kind of the last communications I've heard about it. And I remember Jeff being angry about that, but also, I mean, I get it. She looks better pre-rack.
Yeah, absolutely. She will probably wear the ridgeway at some points. Now that we also have 20, and 20 wears just the can most of the time, I think 346,
she doesn't need
is acceptable.
The perma condom, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think she'll wear it for years on end like she did kind of at the end of her last stint in service. Guy called Odin, member for 15 months. Evening, Birdman. Fun news about the Reading Whistle Bowl project that we talked about in the Discord a while back. The qualification/prototype should be cast sometime this week.
Dope. That's cool.
It's cool. I love casting projects. And Steam Power KR6UI.
Well, that's just YouTube being dumb. It's Steam Power.
Oh, that's just a YouTube add-on. Steam Power then, with $1.99 makes me wonder how a 28 is with the diamond stack.
Exactly the same as it is with a straight stack, because it's just a condom.
Yeah, the diamond stack is just something that fits over the top of the normal stack.
It literally is just cosmetic. Yeah.
Yeah. Solaris Long Hauler Railfan with $4.99. How's the track laying coming?
We'll talk about that more down the road. It's a whole thing. A lot of work going into that.
Oh, for the
video game. Yeah.
Yes. I like
track
line.
Nothing.
What are you track line
Nothing
for?
else. There's no other track lane going on. Definitely.
No.
So.
Not yet.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it there. We got water glasses at least, and we got the firing bits. There's some more bits for the cab. Thinking about all of the fittings that go into the water glass, I don't have the brain capacity for, so I think we're gonna call it there tonight. And I can see that Zeusy Poo is still there, and so is Hades Boy. I have stolen these kitties from their mama the whole time, thanks to the cat tree. So anyway, join us next time for more 3D modeling shenanigans with Steam Locomotive, but I don't know. I am not super mad by those water glasses to start for now. They need more work, but they're ballpark. So
yeah, they're looking good.
Yeah. That simulator guy, Fireman 6 months, heard it somewhere that there's going to be a Caboose DLC where you get 1483 in the yard and James becomes the PC. No. That's R-rated and we can't have that. Also, is the White Pass and Yukon B unit going to be in the game? It would look good with heavy late game trains. The B unit was not a joke. I mean, it was a joke, but it was also not a joke. So, yeah. Be ready. And Corey Gibson, bye. All right, bye, everybody.